Welcome to Last of the Romans NCAA 26 preview. This is a dynasty where I will have a number of teams, 10 teams actually. Is it 10? No, I think it's 7. Yeah, it's 7. Um, but 7 teams. I'm gonna play also all the big games, any top, well, most of the big games, I should say. And then some smaller ones too. I'm just gonna get a general overview of what the season's gonna be like. Um, yeah, and so this is made possible by and Shane Duff on the Discord for NCAA 14 Revamped. This is obviously NCAA 14, which has been, as I've said, revamped. And we've got uh, the rosters for 25, and it's mostly done. There's a few discrepancies. Um, yeah, Rugger still has I can't say that guy's name. The running back they had from last season. But that's, yeah, about it. There's like maybe a few other errors, but we're getting it cleaned up. This one I think is good enough to go. We did have some issues with like Ole Miss not working, which ended up I looked through like so much uh, so many entries that is in databases. There's 146 databases and some of them have thousands of entries, and I finally narrowed the Old Miss crash down to a single database entry that was off by one value. It was supposed to be a 72 and it was a 73, and it was causing Ole Miss to crash every single time. But now I've got it working. I got Clemson working. Well, actually, I think I'm not sure who got Clemson working, but we got Clemson working as well. And then I fixed the recruiting or the redshirting issue, which was causing uh, crashes every time we tried to redshirt. But I got that fixed too. Um, but yeah, mostly it's Trapp's roster. I think he based it on Chain Defs, but Trapp is the one that's really uh, the hero here for this roster. So let's have a look at what we've got here. I already played the Penn State game against Nevada, and I'm sure you can assume how that went. Um, but we've got number 19, Indiana. We've got number 11, Michigan. And I came up with the rankings. I'm not sure how accurate they are. I'm sure they're actually very inaccurate, but I did my best because using Ryan's ranking tool, uh, it doesn't really work week one. I'm trying to get it to work week one, um, but it's uh, it's probably gonna take some time, I think, for me. I might not even get around to it. But in any case, this is what we've got. And so I've taken Indiana, Michigan, Notre Dame, Penn State. Yep, 49 nothing against Nevada. Texas for Arch Manning, USC, and Washington. Um, so I took Indiana, and we'll just go through their roster a little bit. Let's see. So yeah, Pons is really good. Their cornerbacks are really good. They've got a good running back. Mendoza's a good quarterback. I'm looking forward to seeing what, how Tyler Cherry develops. I might even boost him up to an 87 actually. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, they've got good running backs. They've got Surratt, who's a really good receiver. Jonathan Brady, redshirted Dean, and Morris. Holden Stays is a great tight end. And they've got a good offensive line. Yeah, it's a great team. I think this Indiana squad, and I've kind of updated their. Well, I've changed the head coach Curt Cignetti to have level 44 instead of 11, which is what he initially started with. But I think he's a really good coach. Um, so yeah, that's Indiana. And then let's have a look at Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's really interesting because they've got this freshman quarterback, uh, Bryce Underwood, but I've redshirted him. We're gonna go with Mikey Keene, and hopefully Underwood develops. Justice Haynes is our running back. Breedson and Prescorn, a good pair of tight ends. Samaj Morgan is probably going to be our number one receiver. Notre Dame has a freshman redshirt CJ Carr. He's 6'3", he's a scrambler. Well, apparently. I don't really see him as much of a scrambler. He's got a good throwing arm, he's got good accuracy, he's more of a pocket passer to me. He's only got 80 speed, so I don't see him as a scrambler. Minchie is the backup, sophomore. They've got maybe the best running back in college football in Jeremiah Love. And we've got Jabrian Payne as the backup, but I believe... Well, I thought I had redshirted him. I guess not. Might have to double check that. It doesn't look like... Yeah, I guess some of the guys have red shirts, but I thought I had redshirt more of them. The wide receivers are pretty good, but I did redshirt Great House. Yeah, I could have sworn Raridan here was redshirted as well. I think I took it off to make Flanagan the fullback. So yeah, Notre Dame's got a great team. Let's have a look at the next team, Penn State. Drew Allar, maybe the most hyped quarterback left in college football, not including the newcomers, that is. So like he's one of the best returning starters, is what I'd say. Although I've heard a lot of people who just don't believe in him. He's just kind of a big body, and he, apparently folds under pressure. But in the game, he's a 97. Maybe he makes that leap this year. It's always possible. He's got a great duo of running backs in Singleton and Kaytron Allen. The wide receivers are pretty good. He's got some great tight ends. The line's really good. Defense is pretty good. Yeah, it's a great team, the Penn State team. Let's have a look at our next team. It'll be Texas. Arch Manning's a 97. The freshman KJ Lacey comes in as an 84. CJ Baxter is a 92. Think, oh no, I didn't hit Wingo with the red shirt. That would have been probably bad because he is a 92. So yeah, I ended up, I think, yeah, I redshirted the bottom half here. Good tight end and injuries. Yeah, the Texas team is incredible. I've picked like all the best teams for this, and we'll just see how their season goes. Of course, I didn't pick all the best teams. I should have picked like Alabama, Georgia, teams like that if I was Clemson, another one. Probably even Texas A&M, perhaps. But I mean, they spend a lot of money on their team. Let's have a look at USC. So it's Jayden Maiava. He's an 87. Sophomore, I believe. Redshirt. No, he's a junior redshirt. That's interesting. The running backs aren't that great, really. But Lemon's a great wide receiver. I got Liberty working for this one. Last year, I did not. I was not able to get Liberty working, but this year I had better luck. So that's exciting to me. Yeah, Washington. So we've got Demond, or I don't know how to say his name, Damon, probably. Williams Jr. He's only 5'10", but he's a great quarterback. Let's see what his throw power and accuracy is. 84 and 85. He's got some speed, good acceleration, good awareness. Yeah, he'll be fun to play with. Jonah Coleman is the running back. And they've got a good tight end. Yeah, I had considered taking more teams. I thought I was gonna take 10. I ended up cutting it down to 7. Some of the teams I considered were Utah. Let's see. UCLA has Nico Iamaleava, but I wasn't gonna play as them. Tech is kind of interesting with Morton. I liked yeah, Marcel Reed for Texas A&M. TCU's got a surprisingly good team. Syracuse has Angeli, the former quarterback for Notre Dame. Oh man, I really wanted to play as South Carolina. Sellers. Yeah, Sellers is the main reason, but there's also Nick Harbor. So yeah, I don't know if I should add him or not. Uh, be a little bit late on recruiting, but it would have auto recruited, so I mean it might be okay. I also thought about Pittsburgh with Holstein, but just didn't seem good enough. Ooh, Malik Murphy would have been fun for Oregon State. Oregon has Dante Moore, who's really interesting, a 94 sophomore redshirt. Although from what I had heard, he couldn't hit the blind side of a barn, but yeah, maybe that'll change this year. You know, sometimes guys figure out their mechanics. Yeah, I was thinking about playing as Ole Miss, but then I realized their quarterback is a lefty, and I always struggle with lefties. Oklahoma State would have been fun. Freshman redshirt 85. Hejny, I don't know how to say his name. Uh, yeah, then Oklahoma's going to be a contender. Although I think Michael Hawkins should be rated a little bit higher. Trapp did the ratings. I just tried to fix things as they broke. Um, yeah, the Ohio State team obviously great. Tavian St. Clair is really interesting, an 84 freshman, true freshman too. NIU has JJ Cole, 6'7" quarterback. I thought about North Carolina. He's 86 sophomore redshirt, their quarterback. Um, Nebraska would have been interesting, although I would have buffed Traola if I had taken them. 70 or an 84 sophomore. Let me see what other team was I considering. Oh, I really wanted to take Mississippi State. Croman Hoke, the freshman redshirt is an 86. Michigan State would have been fun with Childs. Miami with Carson Beck. Is this not a? Oh, Emory is a. Okay. I took Memphis last year. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I'm just kind of browsing the roster, I guess. Louisville would have been a lot of fun too with Miller Moss, and then they have a freshman that's really good. Well, he's a redshirt, but oh yeah, here's one of the issues. For Louisiana Tech, they still have Ethan Hampton, even though he's on the Illini now. Oh well, he is. It's a duplicate situation where we have two Ethan Hamptons, but probably next patch will fix that, or next release, or whatever. LSU's interesting. A lot of people don't believe in Nussmeier. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. When I've watched him, he's been good, but then, you know, there's other times where it's like a high pressure situation and he just doesn't seem to come through. But maybe he grows into it. Kansas State has Avery Johnson. Yeah, 92 junior. He's really good. Ooh, I thought about Kansas too because of Jalen Daniels. And I think Hishaw, the running back, is pretty good. I thought about Iowa State, Rocco Betch. My one of my relatives is a Iowa State fan, so it was definitely in consideration. I thought about Illinois as well, Ethan Hampton and Altmaier. That would have been fun. There's just so many teams that are really interesting this season. Ooh, Georgia Tech, Haynes King. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't take them. They have a great running back too. Here's a look at Georgia's quarterback situation. Gunnar Stockton. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how he does. Oh, and then Castellanos transferring to FSU. That could be interesting. He is only 5'10" though, so limited upside from an NFL standpoint. Here's a look at Florida a little bit, at least. Oh yeah, Duke Mensa would have been fun. I nearly had committed to Duke, but decided at the last minute not to. Yeah, Colorado is going to be interesting. The only reason why I don't think they're going to do that well is just because, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I do think they're going to do okay because I think that Dion is going to kind of step back a bit and not be so, uh, you know, interfering. But he's got a good coaching staff at least around him to support him. So, and Colorado didn't even really do that bad last season, especially if you consider how bad they had been prior to Dion. I think Dion just gets a lot of hate because of, who he is, which is just a loudmouth dude who likes to choke people, apparently. He's a great cornerback, but yeah, you can't go around just choking people. That's not cool. Good team, though, I think. Salter came from. Oh man, where did he come from? I don't know. I mean, he transferred from somewhere, but I can't remember now. Clemson's got a great team with Klubnik. Yeah, he might be the best quarterback. Actually, I think he is the highest rated quarterback in this roster. Pretty sure. I'm almost 100%. Carson Beck is what, 93, so I'll have a look in a second. Buffalo is just awful. Oh, Baylor's got a good quarterback in Sawyer Robertson. Retzlaff for BYU is very talented in this game. Auburn's got Jackson Arnold as an 89. That is probably not what is it, Oklahoma fans think. Army's got a really good quarterback in Bryson Daly. Arizona State's got Sam Leavitt. He's the second highest rated quarterback at 97. He's got 99 awareness. I wonder what his accuracy is. Let's see really quick. 88 and 87. Arizona's got Fafita, but he's 5'10". Would be a lot more interesting if he was taller. But he's quite agile and accelerates really quickly. Oh, that's where Braden Locke ended up. Appalachian State has Swan, 85. Alabama, this is what they look like. Their freshman Keelan Russell is an 87. Yeah, and that's most of the roster. Let's see some of the teams that I missed. Wisconsin. Yeah, they're not great at the quarterback position, but they're good elsewhere. I think, yeah, Jackson Potter on Washington State's pretty interesting. I hope he transfers somewhere. Drones is a senior, 86. Doesn't Vandy? Oh yeah, they have Pavia. That's who it is. But yeah, Utah was definitely the hardest to cut because they've got some really good talent. Let me check who USF's quarterback is. Byram Brown. Oh, Orgy's on Las Vegas. Yeah, I think that'll do it for the search through the roster. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Oh, here, I'll show you what Tennessee looks like now. They've got Aguilar, 88. McKintry's a freshman at 85. I'll just go through the yeah, so it is Klubnik, and then Manning and Allar and Leavitt, Nussmeier, Sayan, Dante Moore, Stockton, Beck, Besh, Robertson, Sellers, Mateer, Avery Johnson, Mendoza. Yeah, then we're getting to the 91s. What I really like about this game as opposed to the college football release that EA put out for the consoles, one of the things at least is that this roster goes up to 99. The roster on, in the dynasty mode for NCAA 25, it's got this weird ceiling, it seems, or at least like it doesn't like to produce players over 90, like 4. You get a bunch of low level 90 guys, low 90 guys, but you won't get any 98s or anything like that. At least they're very rare. I don't see them very often. I didn't realize Isaac Brown was the highest rated running back. Alright, well, I was going to show you one other thing, which is the top 25. So let's see, we've got Ohio State number 1 right now, with Sayan as their quarterback. Klubnik and Clemson are 2, Arch Manning and Texas are 3, Allar and Penn State are 4, Ty Simpson and Alabama are 5. We got Georgia, Notre Dame, LSU, Oregon, Miami, Michigan, Oklahoma, USC, Arizona State, Utah, Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina, Indiana, Texas A&M, BYU, Kansas State, Washington, TCU, Colorado, and then just outside the top 25 is Illinois. We got Pittsburgh, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Wisconsin, Missouri, Virginia Tech, Kansas, Baylor, Arkansas, Kentucky, Rutgers, Mississippi State, Boise State, SMU, Syracuse, Texas Tech, Michigan State, FSU, Cincinnati, Boston College, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Vanderbilt, and Tulane. Duke is on the precipice of the top 50 at 51. There's some really good teams after 50 even. Gets weak around, I'd say, about 67. Yeah, once we get to UCLA. But yeah, that's the top 25. I'm gonna take this off, and we're gonna have a look at the Heisman race right at the moment, and let's see. Heisman watch. It's Allar, Nussmeier, Sellers, Smith, and Klubnik. See, for me, it would be Klubnik, Arch Manning, Allar, Nussmeier, and who would I have fifth? I guess Jeremiah Smith, that is. Let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to share? I think that's it. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to this series. I will be going through the seasons for each of these teams, as well as every other big game that I feel up to playing. And we'll just have a nice preview of the 26th season before it happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.